welcome to your workout. Today's focus is a longer video focusing on your back strength, beginner friendly Pilates. So if you are ready, grab your mat. We're going to be down low the whole time, no standing exercises for this one, and I'll catch you in just a second. You might need a weight. That's optional. That would be when we're down in our plank position. We're just going to reach across the body like this. So if you want a weight to give it a little bit more focus on the strength and the core, that's optional. So let's start in a wide leg position. We're going to do the saw stretch. We do this standing a lot. So first of all, just take a seat. If you're slouching, correct yourself, push on the insides of your knees. That'll help you push back into your stretch. And let's just hunch forward. So we're intentionally hunching forward in a cat-cow position, and then lift up, roll forward. You're going to feel this in your shoulders and your back. We're just warming up here. 4. It's really good. It's helpful when you're grabbing just gently under your knees to help lift you up. All right, for the saw stretch, extend the arms out. Go to the opposite foot, the left hand. I'm doing my right hand out to the front. The left hand is going palm forward, so palm facing up. So you're going to turn your hand upside down and reach for some part of that leg. If you're only going this far, maybe grab underneath your knee, just gently, and go into the stretch. So you don't want to be slouching. You want to be tall and push forward in that hinging motion from the hips. If you can go down a little bit more, just make sure you're not lifting up in that hip area. So we'll hold here in the saw stretch. A little warm up. And then we will come up, same thing, other side. Take the opposite hand. The back hand is palm facing up. And again, you can put your hand, rest it. You're coming up tall first and then leaning forward. And rest the hand at some part of the foot or the underneath the knee. And we're holding. See how far down you can go. I sense the doggies might be barking soon. There's a delivery or a garbage man driving. Take the hands out front. Now we're going to push forward into a seated spine stretch. The hands might just stop. I'm going to scoot back so you can see. You might just be stopping right here with your hands, or you might just prop your elbows up on the floor. We're just stretching, resting. If you want to extend your hands or even grab the insides of your foot and give it a little tug so that you are pulling down closer to the floor. You can try it that way. And then come up, bring the feet together. Let's windshield wipe the knees together. We have many variations of this stretch. Getting that little spinal twist in there. Then let's take it down to the mat. Roll like a ball to start. Just a couple of these. This is good for spinal articulation and your strength in your back. Just doing 5. You're hovering the feet. All right, we're gonna do a forward fold and then we'll lower ourselves in a transitional way. So you're reaching for the feet. Push down and up. Down and up, forward fold, down and up, down and up. All right, take your body down. We're gonna do a roll over. So similar to rolling like a ball, you might just stop somewhere here, or you might be able to go all the way over. Beginner style, you're just resting your head, maybe lifting the hips just a little bit. This is a reverse crunch, but you're still getting that spinal work. If you can lift up just a little bit more, see if you can come into your jackknife, depending on your flexibility, or just skip that one. Maybe you can grab onto your legs instead. That's a modification. If you can reach somewhere here, that gives you that folding motion. We're going to take it down to a bridge. So you can either start in the bridge position with your feet on the floor already like this, or from your rollover position, you can rest your knees on your forehead and then drop one knee, one leg down at a time by arching over the thumbs. Let's do a few bridges. Again, we are strengthening the spine and the glutes. As you push up, you're using your glute muscles to lift up. Coordinating the breathing. 9 and 10. Stay up here. Let's pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I'm going to do a scooping motion with my hips. So I'm swinging my hips from right to left. This is beginner friendly. You're just making a little sweeping motion with your hips. Also getting into that back strength. All right, and then rest for just a minute. Let's hug the knees, bring the forehead, or you could just relax your head on the mat. Now we're going to do a single leg version of these bridge exercises. So take your figure 4, your left leg is on top of your right leg in this figure 4 position. We're going to pulse up for 5 with the hip pressing to the ceiling, and that's 2, 3, 4, and 5. Release the leg, do some kicks while we're up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Set it down, relax for just a second. Let's switch the figure 4 position, and let's do 5 pulses with this leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Stay up and then do your kicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then set it down. Relax the hips. Take your arms out wide now. This is our postural exercise, wall wash. If your hips are pushing up, tilt them down so that they are neutral to the spine. Neutral to the mat. So you are pressed into the mat, and we're just holding here. Fold the arms in and then open them back for 1. Bring them in. 2, we're making that connection with the mat. A slow clap. 3, 4, and 5. And press the hands. The backs of the hands are also pressing into the mat. Again, engage the spine with the mat. Press into that neutral position. Let's take our double knees and bend over to one side. A little bit of a spine twist. The top arm can support the top leg, and then your other arm that's free, you're reaching the opposite direction. So your knees are kind of in line with your belly button. That's my back cracking. Kind of feels good, but sounds bad. Breathe into this. Then let's relax and switch the knees over to the other side. The right arm is now extended out, and the left body has the bent knees. We're just looking and stretching. All right, and then let's relax and come back to the center. So we are going to do some roll-ups. Arms are going to extend overhead, peel. If you're only able to come up halfway, that's a miniature roll-up. You can do that. You can do 10 of those. or you can take it all the way up, come up tall in your posture, and then sink by scooping the belly, coming down, rolling up, strengthening our spine, dropping the shoulders as you come up, and rolling down. Also, you can bend your knees if you need a modification to this one, and rolling it down. Roll up, and scoop the belly to roll down. Push up, and I forgot what count we're on. Maybe 2 more. Roll up, dropping the shoulders, and scoop the belly down, and roll up. And let's just hold here. All right, we're gonna take a spine twist and pulse the back arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hands back to the center. Switch to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back to the center. Push up into a leg pull back support, reverse plank position. And we're just gonna hold here for a couple of seconds. Also, you can bend one leg if you need a modification, if you're a beginner, or just keep both legs extended. And then scoop both feet. Let's do a reverse bridge. So now we're just dropping the hips and pushing up. Again, focusing on your back strength, working the glute muscles, your shoulders. Maybe lean your head back, getting into the posture a little bit. 8, 9, and 10. And lean back. And then swing set your body to the floor. Coming to our all fours, we're gonna get into a bird dog. Bird dog is a spine strengthening. We're working in the back here for balance and lengthening the body. Opposite arm and opposite leg are gonna reach out. Let's do 5 on each side. So get your balance and then switch. Spread out those fingers on the mat. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, shake out the tailbone. We're gonna lift up the knees off the floor and do a hovering knee bear stance. This will strengthen your upper body and your core, spine, all that good stuff. So pick the knees up off the floor. We're gonna hold here for 20 seconds. And 19 and 20. Let's set it down. Let's come into a low plank position where we're gonna do some hip dips. Also focusing on the core and the back strength. You're down low. If you need a modification, put the knees down to the floor. You can still do the hip dips this way. If your knees are off the floor, you're rolling the hips from side to side for a count of 10. 7, 8, I'm lifting up in my hips, and 10. And then bring the knees down for just a second. Catch your breath. Actually, we can come into a cactus arms exercise. This is good for the back and the pulsing. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come back down. We're gonna do a regular plank, and I think my weight is a little bit heavy, but if you have a weight, we're gonna switch the weight from side to side like that. So get into your plank position or a modified plank, which is maybe one knee or both knees to the floor. Just drop your hips. So if you're in your modified plank, you're taking the weight from the right to the left, right to left. This requires a lot of stability in the spine. Try not to move your body too much. You want to have stability. So I'm lifting my knees off the floor, and I'm going to do my switches for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, minimal movement here, 3, 2, and 1. Knees come to the floor. Child's pose or rest. Good job. Okay, just catching our breath for a second. We did our forward folds, we did our cactus arms. We're gonna do a couple other stretches down low on our bellies in a prone position. So swimming and swan dive, these will strengthen the lower back. Your feet are tucked under. First, let's prop up into our cobra position. This is a good stretch for the spine. Dropping the shoulders back. If they're crunched up here, pay attention and drop them down. Let's bring it down low. Open up the hands, and we're gonna lift the hands and the legs together for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, now let's just do the hips. Lifting the legs up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do our upper body now. So fingertips pressed into the mat, lower and lift. 1, 2, we're peeling the body. 3, 4, good strength exercises for the upper body and the back. 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, come into our swimming. Arms are extended, opposite arm and leg lifting, just like a bird dog. We're balancing here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's take the hands behind the back. Now let's lift up the arms and the legs together for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press up into your hands and knees. Push back into a deep stretch. You can rest your forehead or your chin to the floor in this puppy pose. Then we will do a quick thread the needle and we will be done. Right arm comes up, threads through. We're hovering for the first 4. On the 5th one, we're gonna rest. And 3, 4, and number 5, you come all the way down. Reach the arm and the opposite arm out. Pushing up. Let's go for the other side. Left arm up, hovers, and 2, 3, 4, and 5, and drop all the way down. Your ears resting on the floor, or you can wrap your arm behind your back for a bind, half bind. And this is going to be it for our back-focused, spine-focused exercise for beginners. And thank you so much for joining me. We'll catch up again maybe tomorrow for another, probably a shorter workout, since I do short, long, short, long. So I'll catch you soon. Thank you for joining me, and hope to see you on some of my live videos coming soon. Take care. Bye.